Yo ho ho, AFC East Roundtable. Welcome to yet another edition of the AFC East Roundtable. Your hosts are joining you today on this wonderful Wednesday evening to give you an action-packed show. We are going to be going around the table and we are going to be just giving our overall grades on the offseason. Not a lot, because say that you haven't noticed already, we ended up releasing our very first pre-recorded video. We're planning on doing about 2 to 3 of those per week. So stay tuned for all of those. But our first topic was an in-depth grade of the draft. I'm sure that all four of us, have been talking your ear off about that draft. But today, we're just going to talk about free agency. Do we think our teams got better? Nice little grade. And then afterwards, there has been a couple of new acquisitions to 2 out of the 4 of our teams that we do want to touch on. And then, of course, it's going to be that Patreon live Q&A. If you are interested in doing that, you can find that information in our description. It's a great way to support the channel, of course, outside of smashing the hell out of that like button. But then you also have the opportunity of coming on this show and asking us a question. However, very excited to get this show going down. Right to my right, it's my boy Richie. Richie, what's going on, man? How's the good life?
What's up, Dan? It's great to be back with the fellas after that hectic draft party stream that we did all weekend long. That was great. And it's a great time to be a Jets fan. Just say that much.
What about you, TD?
I'm feeling vibes right now. I'm feeling great.
I'm feeling great. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm just looking at our division and all the delusion. I'm just excited about what's about to happen this year that you all don't recognize yet. It's about to go down, baby.
Yeah. Got it. Tyson, master at work. What's going on, man?
F. That's
F?
my grade.
He came straight in and said F.
Put it in the chat. He's skipping segments before we even get
They
there.
get an F for the draft. They get an F for the offseason. They just get failing grades all around. There is nothing to be optimistic about. I don't care what Patriots Global says. He's losing. He's Mackinac, bro. He loves Mac Jones. And, he'll find out next season. But I'm just being real. Like, there's no delusion on my end. I know my team trash.
Some Mackinac. I mean, obviously, I think that's a great transition, like right into the very first segment. Tyson, we won't even ask you because we got your answer already. I love it. F all across the board. Free agents.
Yeah, but y'all got a nice kicker and a punter in the draft, bro.
Studs.
Yeah,
Mutt Vial.
I mean, I don't count any picks below the after the 3rd round because you're just picking just to be picking players just to see if something happens. But I like the Christian Gonzalez pick. That's about it though. But we could have did something different. Like we don't got a quarterback, bro. That's what it comes down to for me. It don't mean anything if you don't get a quarterback. And to be honest with you, I don't know what to think about Christian Gonzalez. People say that we got to steal, but are they really sure about that? He fell for a reason. I mean, that's pretty much all I got to say about that.
Oh, man. Well, I feel like as far as investing in the secondary is never a bad issue, but I was definitely looking for a quarterback for the Patriots as well. I was shocked, but here we are. That's Belichick for you. You know what I mean? Always throwing those curveballs when it comes to the offseason. Mud Vials, longtime viewer of the AFC East Roundtable, comes in for the very first super chat of the evening. Thank you, my friend. Welcome back, Master at Work. How's everything? Also, Richie, what do you think about the Al Woods signing? Just so happened to be a good friend of Puna Ford, who the Bills signed as well. Some information most of you outside of Bills Mafia could care less about. But Richie, what do you think?
Well, I actually made a video on my channel yesterday, a list of veteran free agents that the New York Jets should consider signing. Puna Ford was on the list, Dan. Al Woods was on the list. And Randall Cobb was on the list. And they got 2 of them today. And I'm hoping for more coming soon. So I'm pumped up for him, Mutt Vials. The Jets brought him in for a visit last month. And Jets fans since then were like, why the hell is he not signed yet? We need a run-stuffing defensive lineman. The one missing piece of the Jets defense was a big fat boy up the middle to defend against the run. We are great and elite against the pass, rushing. But the one issue with this Jets defense in terms of being great at it, we weren't against the run. And we needed another run stuffer to complement Quinnen Williams. So a big-time veteran signing, getting the 36 36-year-old captain veteran in Al Woods, baby. Jets fans, let's go.
I love it. I love every single second of it. Well, since we heard from Tyson on his overall grades on the free agency and also the draft, I think it's only good to make a transition over to TD. I mean, I think it's spoiler alert. We're going to hear an A+, but let's hear how you got there. Show your work. Let's see.
Well, and this is the overall offseason?
Yeah. Free agency, draft, like not too much detail, but exactly what you think. Did your team get better? I think that's the conclusion we all want to hear.
Yeah, we're going to the Super Bowl, bro.
He's back, baby.
He's back.
I'm just saying. No, I'm so serious. People think I'm
you were serious last year too, and the year before that, and
Richie,
that's
great. Before that. See, Richie, before I even met you.
You get Aaron Rodgers and you don't know how to act, Richie.
No, I said the same thing to you. There's nothing about the Jets. It's about the Dolphins. Don't you dare twist it into that.
This year is different, bro. We going to the Super Bowl in off season. We went and got Jalen Ramsey. I mean, come on, bro. We went and got the linebacker from Tennessee that nobody want to see.
Oh, you're right. I mean, that guy actually did convince me you guys are going to the Super Bowl.
That's right. He bet him. Listen. I'm telling you, man, we just did it. We got Elliott at the safety position. The Miami Dolphins have secured the defense, and Fangio is about to take it to be a top 3 defense. And this offense is about to go bananas. You see what we did in the draft already. But Tua, he's going to stay healthy. He's taking his jiu-jitsu. He's going to learn how to fall. He's going to know how to brace. He's going to play 17 games for the first time. And I'm going to be honest, man. I know this may sound, not as aggressive, but I could see 15-2 easily. 15-2 for us easily, bro. And I think that not only do we go to the Super Bowl, but I don't know if there's going to be a team better than us this year. I think we just outright win it. It's that simple, man.
Hello, really? TD Fans Talk.
Really? No, I'm serious, y'all. Y'all got to understand. This team is ready now, man, because we're about to get Taylor Lewan. We're about to get another tackle.
My question to you, though.
We're about to get Brandon Cook.
But TD, this is my issue, though. You kind of tell on yourself. You just go to your Twitter account, you go to your YouTube channel, and it's a different person. You're living a double life here.
Not anymore. Go look at my Twitter. I've been saying it for 2 weeks now. You're
living a double life. It's like who am I talking? So you're one character on this show. We need some consistency from the TD's words.
My question for TD is, TD, I would say, what would you say are the 2 most important position groups on a football team in order for you to be successful, in your opinion? And then I'll tell you mine, and then I'll get to where I'm going with this.
Number 1 is quarterback. We got the best one in the division. It's not the AFC.
Okay. What's number
2? Position number 2, I would probably say, a top wide receiver. And we got the best one in the division, if not the conference.
So I agree with 50% of that. I would say it's your offensive line group and your quarterback. 2 position groups that you completely ignored this offseason. Dan, Tua was that healthy, why did he not do anything significant to your offensive line?
Because he's taking jiu-jitsu. He's taking jiu-jitsu, bro.
Is that the key?
That's the key, baby.
The hilarious part that I find about this is that the Dolphins go through every offseason and every season, even when they had Tannehill, by not addressing the offensive line. For some reason, that's always been their Achilles heel. Whether you want to believe in Tua or not, this and that, but at the end of the day, even if Tua wasn't behind center, you still need an offensive line, bro. You got to protect them. And not only that, I don't know why Miami, the franchises seem to neglect that. One of the most important, that is literally one of the most important groups in the NFL, because even with a great quarterback, if you don't have an offensive line, you're screwed. So I don't understand why the Dolphins don't address the offensive line more.
Well, we're about to get Taylor Lewan, and that's going to be a huge acquisition for us. Although he's older, he's legitimate. And on top of it, the one thing that none of y'all are thinking about, we have the best coach in the division.
When does it end?
The best coach that vapes?
Whatever he got to do, he's the best coach. He better than Belichick. Belichick lived off Brady. And I think you even know that now.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man Ali.
What has Belichick done without Brady?
He got the crappy ass Browns to the playoffs and won a playoff game with Cleveland. Before he won 2 Super Bowls as a defensive coordinator for the Giants.
It wasn't him. It was the head coach.
We really have to? Oh yeah. Well, go ahead and ask the greatest defensive player of all time, Lawrence Taylor, if Belichick had anything to do with that success. And so I think I'm going to take the words of the greatest defensive player of all time and Lawrence Taylor rather than TD Finch Talk, who hasn't been right since he's created a YouTube channel.
Lawrence Taylor ain't the greatest defender of all time, by the way. So get that straight now. No, he's not.
He is the greatest defender of all time.
Jason Taylor is. How about that?
Yeah, Mr. Zero Rings, ringless peasant, Jason Taylor.
And still in the Hall of Fame. Stop hating.
TD, I do have a question for you, though. Serious one. He wasn't on the Dolphins for a long time, but the New York Jets made a signing a couple days ago, and he is a former Miami Dolphin draft pick in the 3rd round. And his name's Billy Turner.
Oh.
Billy Turner, the former Packer. He was the protector for Aaron Rodgers during his MVP seasons. He is signed with the Jets as a depth piece. What do you know about Billy Turner? Anything? Or how was his career with Miami? I don't even know.
He wasn't on the Dolphins long. That's about all you need to know.
So he left the Dolphins and became good.
What do you mean? I mean, well, he was with Aaron Rodgers. Was it when they won?
Now in 2020 and 2021, his MVP seasons, he was his right tackle.
I mean, Billy Turner just didn't work out in Miami, but we have a history of that, to be honest with you. Players that were in Miami, at least from the offensive line standpoint, as soon as they go somewhere else, all of a sudden they're good. I'm going to be honest with you. It's starting to drive me crazy. It shows you it's not just the players. It's it could be the coaching at the end of the day. I mean, it could be the coaching that's the issue, but Billy Turner's career hasn't been amazing. He's been a serviceable guy. Y'all not bringing him in to start, right?
Depth. We have so much depth on this O-line now.
I'll be honest with you. He's a good depth piece. He's a good depth piece. I mean, he's coming off a rough year, though, but he's a good depth piece.
He went to Denver last year to follow Hackett, so that's another thing is he knows the system, which is a big reason why he's coming here. He knows Hackett. He followed him to Denver. He knows Aaron Rodgers, and we, of course, got Randall Cobb, but we'll get into that later on.
Now, his best 3 years, his only good 3 years were all 3 with the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
So I will say that. Other than that, he's been a serviceable guy his entire career where it's like, hey, get in there and hold up until our guy gets back.
Another cool thing about him real quick is he's played every position on the offensive line but center, which I like.
He's versatile.
Right tackle, left tackle, right guard, left guard. More than 500 snaps at each position.
Yeah, I haven't followed, position. I just know that he's been at tackle. But I mean, put it like this: for Def Ritchie, y'all got a solid piece. I would take Billy Turner right now. I think Dolphin fans would take him, especially with our situation at the right tackle. So I'm just praying and hoping for Taylor Lewan. That's all I'm caring about right now.
I mean, I feel like y'all would take me at this point. Y'all need some damn help.
Bro, let's be clear. Let me be clear. I understand that we have our issues on the O-line, and I know that could be huge. But at the same token, don't act like y'all team did that good against us with a bad O-line. And then you had a quarterback who wasn't even healthy all season. If we can get him, if we can get him back healthy,
against the Bills.
He's talking about Tua for a sec. Yeah.
I'm talking about all of y'all.
Because I know we went against Skyler, but I mean the Jets D line ate against your O-line.
Yeah, but we didn't have Armstead.
True.
We didn't have Armstead. So when you deal with Tua, Armstead, and now that defense with Jalen Ramsey, because remember, y'all didn't deal with Byron Jones last year either in the corner. So we had a whole bunch of replacements.
Garrett Wilson was chalking up X the whole game. That was awesome.
Yeah, whatever, man. Listen.
I enjoyed that.
Listen, at the end of the day, let's see him run it back this year.
No, I'm excited. I'm really hoping, in all seriousness, I'm hoping the Miami Dolphins can stay fully healthy because I want to verse them with Tua and everybody. Jason, didn't we get an O-line coach that, for the most part, improved the Denver O-line, albeit not by much? Also, hi, Dan Ritchie and TD.
What up?
Well, who is he referring to?
And did the Dolphins get a new offensive line coach?
Yeah, we did. So
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest, a lot of people are banking on him to be the difference maker. And if he can, that's why I think they believe in the O-line and hope that he can turn them around. But time will tell, man. I'm sick of it. I'm honestly just sick of it, tired of it. And all we can do is let time tell. I'm not gonna sit here and say what's gonna happen in regards to the O-line. But I'll tell you this: if the O-line's not great, they don't have to be with this roster. But if it was great, man, we're gonna go. If our O line gets great, we're gonna be the 72 Dolphins again, undefeated Super Bowl.
Oh
I love
man!
it.
All
Richie,
right,
why do you keep laughing at that, bro? I'm telling you, you're gonna witness it this year.
all right.
No,
Well, I mean, I would say the most exciting offseason had to go to the Jets. So I'm going to go on ahead and just sort of discuss a little bit about the Buffalo Bills, my overall thought process, and how I feel of whether or not we improved.
You
as a
skipping me,
team.
Dan?
No, I'm going to you. I'm just saying that I feel like you have
Okay.
more to talk about than I do. Like it
No, I'm
was
just joking.
a very exciting time to be a New York Jets fan as far as like all these like sexy picks. You know what I mean?
Very
For the
sexy.
Bills, I mean, great value pieces. Still the best team in the division. Don't get me wrong, but we're saving it. Okay, so the Buffalo Bills, right? I mean, free agency was a little blah. Like I would say, some of the biggest pickups, hands down, Damian Harris. Very excited about that. I think that he is going to really sort of make sure our run game takes that step that it hasn't been able to take. Nice little power back. He's an every down kind of guy. The question is, can he stay healthy? I do like Trent Sherfield as well. I like Deontay Hardy. The question is, which one of those is going to actually make this team, right? Right now, the wide receiver room is absolutely stacked. We shall see, but I do like sort of like that speed characteristic that we really want to go on ahead and have for Josh Allen's disposal, and also would be great on special teams. Latavius Murray, very happy about that as well. Yes, he's 33 years old, but yes, he's still putting up 4.4, 4.5 yards per carry. That could be our true situational short yardage back that can allow Josh Allen to take a step back and not also need to be our running back in order to be able to put up any sort of offense on top of that. Very happy. Of course, with Poona Ford, big dude, 5'11", 300 pounds, absolute Mack truck right in the middle of that line. That competition at DT is going to be a big one. A lot of people are asking, are we willing to, or are we planning on shipping Ed Oliver off somewhere for a trade since he is hit on for about $10 million on the cap this year? Is that something Brandon Beane wants to save money on since he brought somebody in that literally plays the exact same position as Poona, who in my opinion is much better as a nose tackle / one tech defensive tackle. So really overall free agency, I thought we had some pretty solid picks. I think our team improved slightly, but what really set us apart was our draft. With Dalton Kincaid, very excited about that. I always see some people in this live chat say, oh, yeah, man, they got Dalton Kincaid. The Bills don't know how to use a tight end, blah, blah, blah. He's not a tight end. He's going to be lining up out of the slot. He's essentially our wide receiver too. That's exactly why we drafted him, his pass catching abilities. He's going to be our wide receiver too. He's going to be Josh Allen's go-to number 2. He's not really a formidable blocker. That's going to be more so Dawson Knox, who is still a threat, but the reason that he is going to be an impact on this team is just because of his blocking. Dawson Knox, that is. And then, of course, Osiris Torrance, who I think is really going to shake up that offensive line. I think there's still some holes that need to be filled on our offensive line, specifically within the tackle and so department. But overall, draft, free agency. Draft, I thought we knocked it out of the park. Free agency, I thought we did the best that we possibly could. I'd say my offseason, I'm going to give it a solid B.
Solid B.
Solid
Nice.
B. Solid
That's-
B.
It's a nice grade.
Delusion.
Delusion.
I say it's
what up?
reasonable.
What up, Richie?
It is reasonable, but
It's
Bills
reasonable, right?
Bills are still Bills. I mean, they got a better player in the tight end, what Dan want to call the receiver. But did they get better?
Receiver too.
Did they really get that much better as a team? I mean, they got an old line. They got an old lineman in the tight end, but I mean, they may have moved the needle, but barely. You know what I mean? It's not like y'all like, oh yeah, we're going to the Super Bowl like us now.
We had that Super Bowl contending team, and it essentially didn't change outside of two positions. But we filled in the appropriate spots where, yes, we did move the needle, but honestly. And so the needle really doesn't have much more room to move. And to be completely honest with
Dan, you can't say we have that Super Bowl contending team already when they ain't contend. They ain't contend. They ain't got out of a championship round. They haven't contended. What are you talking about?
Yo, listen, man. Listen, this team was one of the favorites going into it, personnel, and the only thing that was an issue was coaching. Leslie Frazier is gone. Sean McDermott, the defensive genius that he was in 2015 for the Panthers, calling plays this year, my friend. We're not going to be lining DBs 7 yards off the line of scrimmage.
Now it's coaching. Now it's coaching, Dan. Okay, now it's coaching.
Personnel is not the issue.
Personnel is not the issue. Gosh.
The Dolphins was personnel. The Dolphins was personnel.
Yeah, because they were hurt. But I'm sorry, Dan. You built the team. It's not going to work. Josh Allen cannot get it done. And it ain't coaching that's holding you back. It's the fact that you need to go draft a real franchise quarterback.
You're telling me that a man that accounted for 87% of the total offense, that Bills team would win 6 games a year if Josh Allen wasn't the quarterback of this team. He literally, when he goes to a masseuse, they probably spend 10 hours getting the knots on his back for throwing the other 52 grown men on his back for any sort of chance of winning. Okay, now that we have our offensive line situated, solid running game, Buffalo Bills, baby. All right?
Dan
Josh
Mitchell.
Allen's going to be that pocket passer. He's going to be causing nightmares.
So hold on. So now he's going to stay in the pocket and take away about 30% of your offense by him not running the ball, getting first downs. And now miraculously y'all got an elite running game with Josh Allen handing the ball off.
3 syllables. 3 syllables, my friend. Dalton Kin. Super Bowl, baby. Super Bowl, baby.
Super Bowl. Now it's Super Bowl.
Oh, man.
Oh, now it's Super Bowl. Okay.
That was a great spontaneous little event we just had there.
Oh, man.
I had to give you guys some room, some time alone.
Nah, Richie, you've been getting too cocky. You're going to get your heat, too. Don't worry.
All right. Well, it's perfect time.
Talk to us.
Let me speak. Is ridiculous.
Hey,
what he said?
Just the delusion. I'm just like, I'm over here. We got 3 teams in this division here, all in with historic droughts. The Bills just have never won anything. That's a drought in it. That is a drought. The Jets have the longest drought in NFL history of not making the playoffs, and the Dolphins are right behind the Lions with the longest drought that hasn't won a playoff game. Like, Super Bowl shouldn't even be in anybody's vocabulary. It shouldn't. I'm just being honest. It's insane to me.
I'm going to be honest. I just hate the fact that you could just sit there with a trash team, but you can still talk trash because y'all won. See, that's what I hate the most. He at least got that badge of them winning literally for the last 20 years. So it's hard to have a comeback, and they can suck and you still can't have a comeback. So Tyson, just stay out of this conversation.
Stay in that little corner.
Gosh.
Dan left because Tyson started bringing up the facts about everything, and now we got the animated version of Dan Mitchell. Hey, Dan, come back, buddy. Oh, it's okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll talk about the Jets offseason at this point. So yeah, man, the Jets offseason started straight after the season ended, based who's the quarterback going to be, right? That was the question mark all along. It's not going to be Zach Wilson. He did not prove himself in year number 2. This Jets team is way too good around the quarterback to put Zach Wilson out there as the guy for this season. We have a coaching staff and a team that's ready to win. They cannot be dependent on a young QB that's not developed. So the offseason happens. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Derek Carr? Is it going to be Ryan Tannehill? Jimmy G? All these names that we heard. But it ends up being Aaron freaking Rodgers. And the Jets go out there. They finally get it done. Aaron Rodgers is a Jet. No more nonsense. Is the trade going to fall through? When's it going to happen? It's going to be dragged out throughout the summer. Nope. Aaron Rodgers is a Jet. And Aaron Rodgers, by the way, is fucking loving New York. He's been here for a week. He went to 2 Knicks games sitting courtside. He is all over New York City. He's got a life to him, man. He's got smile on his face. He is living the freaking dream coming to New York. People that said he can't handle New York, it's the complete opposite. He is the perfect personality for New York City. For anybody that knows New York, you'll know what I'm talking about. He is welcoming the bright lights of New York City, and it has been a fucking joy to watch just seeing him as the Jets quarterback, not even on the field, just off the field doing a lot of things. But the Jets are going out there and they're building around Aaron Rodgers. They brought in Alan Lazard in free agency before they got Aaron Rodgers because they knew they were getting him. We got McCole Hardman, who I think is going to be a very underrated piece to this offense, adding a speed element. And then just today, let's go get Randall Cobb. Some people are like, oh, Randall Cobb's washed up. What a bum. We're not getting him to go out there and put up 700 yards. He's going to get 200, 300 yards. His role here is veteran leadership. We are getting a brand new offensive system installed with Nathaniel Hackett. And we need a guy like Randall Cobb who knows the system so well to come in here and give Garrett Wilson some advice. How do you get familiar with Aaron Rodgers? How do you get familiar with the system? He's going to put Garrett Wilson underneath his wing to develop him in terms of the chemistry of Aaron Rodgers and that whole perspective of from the wide receiver lens. So the Jets are just, the vibes are high right now with the Jets for a lot of reasons. We're finally becoming a team that's an attractable destination, something that the Jets have never been throughout my entire life. We usually have to pay a Jets tax. Like, oh, you want to come to the only way we get good players, we got to freaking overpay for bums to get to the Jets. The opposite thing's happening. We're getting veterans taking less money to come to the Jets because they believe in Robert Saleh and they believe in Aaron Rodgers. And I'm just here to tell you guys, I'm soaking it all in. I am not used to this feeling. I'm not used to having veterans wanting to come to the Jets for less money because they believe in what they're doing. So it's a beautiful thing to be a Jets fan. I know there's a lot of hype, a lot of momentum regarding this team, and I know that the expectation is going to be high and nothing's going to matter unless they go win on Sundays. But the reality is, Jets fans, soak this freaking feeling in because we've never had this much hype of an organization like our Jets caring this much and putting this much effort into going out there and putting the best product on the field to go out there and win games and get to the playoffs and end that freaking drought. So it's a really good time to be a Jets fan from that perspective, that they're being aggressive, they're making all the right moves, and they're building a freaking contender because this team is stacked on paper, bro. This is the best Jets team I've ever seen in my lifetime on paper. So now it doesn't matter. Football games are not winning on paper. They have to go on the field and prove it, but the vibes are like at a max. I can't imagine it getting higher than what it is. I think the way it gets higher is actually winning football games and not at all be hype. But the reality is, man, the vibes are freaking immaculate, and I'm excited to see what this Jets team does, and we're going to be the talk of the league all season long.
Richie, somebody say you catching TD's delusion.
Good.
You catching TD.
Hey, Richie.
Good.
Is the fan base in unison with the Jets right now? Like, we're going to a Super Bowl. Is that the fan base or is it divided?
Nah, we're going to the Super Bowl type of vibes. I think this fan base is kind of, this is the perfect word for it, TD, starstruck. Like, we're kind of like, what's going on? It's kind of that kind of feeling like, holy shit. Like, you know, like, what the F? Like, let me just give you a fun little story. Last night, I was watching the Knicks playoffs game, right? And Sauce Gardner and Aaron Rodgers are sitting courtside. And I already knew they were sitting courtside. They showed them. They showed them both. But in the middle of the game, or at the ending of the game, the Knicks hit a big shot in the playoffs. I'm hyped up, you know, let's go Knicks, woohoo! And they cut to freaking Aaron Rodgers and Sauce Gardner sitting courtside. And my Knicks fandom just quickly transitioned to the Jets. And I see Rodgers sitting next to Sauce. And it still doesn't make sense to my brain that Rodgers is a Jet. Seeing him next to Sauce, I literally start screaming, and this is basically where you can tell me I'm TD now. I started yelling, and I was with my friends, Super Bowl! I literally I'm looking at Rodgers and Sauce. I'm like, please, Super Bowl. And then it just went back to my Knicks fandom. So that was like a cool pinnacle moment for my Knicks and Jets, just like in the same moment. Like just, it was cool. But to answer your question, TD, I think it's more starstruck and just like, whoa, we're not used to this. Let's freaking ride this vibe together. Let's ride this train and let's hope for the best. And let's accept the expectations that they're going to be through the freaking roof. And we're all just riding with it, man. But I could definitely tell you, though, that this Jets fan base is expecting a winner, like a big-time winner. And that's definitely not divided.
By the way, I do want to see that I just ended up putting a poll in the live chat saying, hey, Jets fans, just talking to Jets fans, what team are you most concerned about going into the season? I guarantee you Dolphins fans were voting the Dolphins right over there. I absolutely love your dedication.
That's what we do, baby.
Now, maybe sometimes I don't know that Dalton Kincaid is 4 syllables. All right.
Oh, my God.
Here we are.
Is that going to be your saving grace, Dalton Kincaid?
Listen, man. I mean, honestly, and so I was thinking about getting a neck tattoo. with his number and his name.
Shout out the NY Bully with a $20 super chat. Big time money from the NY Bully. What's good, Richie? TD's name should be DT for dudes tripping. The only Super Bowl the Dolphins will get close to will have Lucky Charms inside of it. Buffalo's mid and the Pats are caca. Jets, Knicks, we up.
DT.
You just got.
This is why
You just got bullied.
This is why the Jets should never be allowed to ever win. Because when they do even have an ounce, you give them any ounce of any type of hope, this is how they act. This is why the Jets and teams like in New York, like the Knicks, who's been downtrodden for so long, they should never be allowed to ever win anything because they just don't know how to act when they do.
You're right, we don't, because we're probably one of the most passionate fan base there is, and we've sucked forever, like Tyson said. So we're starving. Picture getting a starving human being their first bite of food. They're going to be like eating it so freaking fast, like they don't know how to act. How do I eat this? You know, we don't know what winning's like as a Knicks fan. I don't know how to win as a Jets fan. So when it happens, it's like, what the
Oh, man. Well, I mean, listen, we have the grades. I feel like all of us outside of Tyson believe that our team did get better, which is a good thing. I mean, that's great for this season. It means it's going to be a bunch of exciting football for all of us to watch. Definitely hit that like button. One of the best ways to support this channel. I'm looking at it right now. We have 283 people watching, only 81 like buttons smashed. If you believe your team is going to win the division, hit that like button.
Let's go.
Best ways that we can knock it out. Well, I mean, we went through free agency. We went through the draft. And now, I mean, unless Richie wants to sort of step in and see if there's anything else we'd like to talk about, I think we can elongate our Patreon members to come in this evening. And let's just start doing a nice, fresh little Q&A. I'm feeling
real quick before we do, shout out to Jersey Dolphin who just gifted an AFC East Roundtable membership.
My guy
Jets Forever was gifted the membership
No
by
way.
Jersey Dolphin. So
bought Jets
Blue,
Forever a membership.
I just realized you can do that. That's crazy that you can give someone else a membership. That's
cool.
what's dope. So Dolphin fans, go ahead and give the Jets fans some memberships. You know, they're a poverty franchise, just FYI. So, you know, Buffalo Bills too. So go ahead and send them the gift. Salute to you, Jersey Dolphins.
And congratulations to my man Jets Forever for claiming that. Is it like first person gets to get like dibs, or is it like, how does it work?
I don't know. I just know Jersey Dolphin. He did it earlier on the video we dropped, so he knows how to gift memberships to other people. So it's a new feature in the membership. So you can buy a membership and gift it to someone.
Also, for the people that were tuned in to our premiere of our draft grades, apologies for any technical difficulties.
Oh, it's random. It's random, by the way.
What do you mean?
Somebody just said it's random.
Oh, it's random. Okay.
Yeah, that's
random. Somebody just random gets it. Oh, yeah. So the ticket giveaway right then and there, that is, don't worry, we have the names ready to go. So
no, not that.
Go ahead. What? Yeah,
he just did it again. So
it's random.
Moot Vales was gifted a membership by Jersey Dolphin as well. So it is random.
Hey, Mutt Vales got it. Let's go.
Vales, yeah.
Two Jets fans are getting gifted these, baby. Let's go, Jets. See? Even YouTube knows who deserves these presents because they're getting it all, baby.
No, they try to help y'all feel better because y'all ain't gonna win a Super Bowl, so you got to get some kind of gift. Man.
Guys, should I actually turn into TD and start saying that word Super Bowl every stream?
Oh, my God.
I feel like there's only one.
We got enough, bro.
Tyson, stay out of this conversation.
If that's the case, then Richie, you be prepared to start getting clipped next season.
I can already tell I'm going to get clipped this season, even no matter if I do that or not.
It depends on how this season starts for you guys.
I know. I'm only going to get clipped if we suck, I feel like. If everything comes crashing and burning.
You know the most AFC East thing that could happen this year?
What's that?
Patriots winning.
Patriots winning the division.
Yep.
It's just, my God.
I ain't gonna lie, I'd be pretty upset if that happened.
Because Matt getting that extension, baby.
Exactly.
Matt getting that field.
He would be stuck, and that would give Belichick more rope. And Mac Jones would give him more rope to not get a new quarterback. So that would be a horrendous situation. Not only if we win a Super Bowl, because if we win a division and do like Buffalo usually does the last 3 years and get knocked out in the first 2 rounds,
Yeah.
I mean, then it's useless. You know what I mean? I only want to win a division if you're legitimately think you can win a Super Bowl. You know what I
mean? What is your issue with Mac, bro? Bro, he's young. Allow him to develop. He might be your next Brady.
Okay, then I can listen. I can go tit for tat. What's your issue with Tua? He's young. He can develop.
Well, Mac hasn't got hurt as much as Tua, so
your only issue is not that he gets hurt, bro. That's not your only issue.
It's that simple. That's it. That's it for now. Man, they using the membership emojis now, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, spam Richie's head. Let's go.
Those membership emojis, man. They're just
the membership emojis, baby.
Those membership emojis. You gotta love them. Yeah.
Wait, I can use them too. Oh yeah, here we go.
Look at that.
Oh, Richie.
What? I did all 4 of us.
Are we gonna talk about I don't know, we probably don't care. Jackson Mahomes getting arrested.
Oh gosh. What bro, I don't even know what's going on in that story, really.
Oh, was that like when he like forced himself on some waitress or something in Kansas City?
So
or
he
something
forcibly kissed and grabbed a waitress about a month and a half ago. And so he got arrested, he got booked, he has $100,000 bond, and we already know how he's gonna get bailed out, you know.
Brother.
I'm not sure if he's still in jail or not. Maybe his brother probably want to teach his ass a lesson. But this is serious, man. He's facing some I mean, $100,000 bond is serious. Yeah. You get arrested and booked. That just shows you, man. Like, just because your brother is arguably the best quarterback in the league right now and has all, you know what I mean, and famous, doesn't give you the right to just go around and do all types of shit. And this isn't the first time he's done some crap. Remember he's the one who did he TikToked on Sean Taylor's memorial in Washington. He threw some water on Ravens fans. There's another incident where he apparently filed a complaint against the local Kansas City restaurant because apparently they didn't seat him fast enough. There's all types of stuff on this guy. He's entitled. He's no talentless hack that's living off his brother's talent and his money. And you would think somebody with that much, that's been living lavish pretty much throughout their entire life because their father was a professional baseball player, that they would at least just calm down and just stay out of the way. That's pretty much all you have to do is stay out of the way, man, and just reap the benefits of your brother, arguably being one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time and having one of the richest contracts in NFL history. I just don't understand what his issue is, but we'll see how this investigate. I know a lot of people probably don't care, but I'm a Patrick Mahomes hater. I'm a Mahomes hater, so this just gives me more juice to talk about this because he has the most annoying family that I could ever remember from like a star NFL player. So yeah,
it's crazy, man. Well, I know he's gonna do for his brother. I'm pretty sure. So it is what it is. Boy, oh boy, troubling times out here. But listen, I want to say this too, okay? About all of our teams. I love doing this. I love going back and forth with y'all. But do y'all seriously?
Oh God.
No, I'm being serious. Do you not think that the Miami Dolphins has a chance to win the Super Bowl this year?
No.
No.
What kind of question is that?
What do we have to do for y'all to believe it? Like stay.
Playoff game.
I didn't say. Okay, I'm not gonna say that we are. Okay, but
the division.
Like, are we not Super Bowl contenders to y'all?
No, there's never been a Super Bowl contender in the history of the NFL since the merger that's been going on a 23-year drought that hasn't won a playoff game that automatically gets
Richie's dying.
Super Bowl contender, bro. We had the same conversation last year. The same conversation. You don't get to be a Super Bowl contender when you haven't won a playoff game in over 2 decades. It doesn't work that way, bro.
What's so funny, Richie?
This season, now the expectations can go up. Now you level up, bro. There's levels to this. You can't just automatically skip to the front of the line, TD. You got to pay your dues.
I'm not skipping. I said contenders.
Hey,
I ain't expect y'all to say we gonna win it, but are we not contenders, bro?
Yo, listen, I will say just because I would say the past couple of years when I said, you know what, the Dolphins might be a damn threat this year, man. Like they might make like a damn run. Listen, go better than 5-1, like in the divisional play, and then I will look you in the eyes and say, yo, the Dolphins are contenders this year.
Don't take no 5-1.
Are
the Bills contenders? Are the Bills contenders?
Absolutely.
Did y'all go 5-1 in the division last year?
Oh, I'm 4-2.
Okay, then. So why you putting 5-1 on us?
Because we swept the whole division. I believe it was like 2 years in a row before that.
But bro, why you got to reach 2 years backwards just to make a point?
Oh my God! I feel like you do it all the time with 1972, man. Let's be real. 1972.
Hey, you had the only time it's ever been happening.
The reason why I was laughing so hard.
Why? What did you say?
Just the way TD asked that. Like he tried to keep his the delivery got me. Like the way that he's like,
Richie, I was genuine. Like, do you guys not think?
Really don't
bro,
think.
I said, I don't understand. I'm shocked at y'all right now. I said contenders. I didn't say win. Y'all don't even think that we're
it sounded
contenders.
It was like it's such an innocent, like, come on, please give me something.
It
was like,
give me something to clip.
In all seriousness, listen, the Dolphins made the playoffs last year. So they're definitely playoff contenders. But when you match up the Dolphins with all the top AFC teams, like the Bengals and the Chiefs and, all those guys, I don't know. I don't know if I could see them getting past them.
Chargers. I mean,
I can't believe
the AFC has so many elite, great quarterbacks, bro. It's ridiculous.
Jets,
Tua is not even anywhere near that category.
Tua was the best quarterback in the NFL last year.
Yeah. See,
the stats prove it. Okay.
All right. He's going to timeout. You know what? I can't handle it anymore. He just said he's contradicting himself. How many times have we heard of? All right. You got a 10-second timeout.
What stat does not say it?
Games played.
Played. The fact that he didn't win a single game in
man.
December. The
Y'all
fact that
are
we literally saw him shit his pants in December.
Yeah.
The fact that
it's a team sport. He wasn't the only reason. But he had the highest passer rating in the NFL, which means he was the best passer.
Brock Purdy did.
Okay, second highest versus a 5-game guy.
You can't even get the facts straight, bro. The fact that I know that Brock Purdy had a higher passer rating, and you talking about football, don't try to.
Well, you sit here acting like Mac Jones was better than him. Hold on, let's get this straight. Was Mac Jones better than Tua last year?
No, he wasn't.
Okay, was Zach Wilson better than Tua last year?
But Zach Wilson, why is Zach Wilson relevant? They got Aaron Rodgers now.
I know. I'm just saying, was he better?
Zach Wilson was one of the worst quarterbacks in the league last year.
Okay, was Josh Allen better than Tua last year?
Yes.
No.
Yes,
no.
Yes, he
Josh Allen was trash last year, man.
Are you out of your mind?
How many interceptions did he have? How many interceptions he had, Dan?
The Buffalo Bills made the playoffs and had as many wins as they did last year because of Josh Allen. Subtract Josh Allen from the Buffalo Bills, 6 wins. He was the piece of our offense. He was our
Y'all are being very biased right now. The man had 14 picks, bro.
Dude had to be Superman for the entire offense to
Josh Allen was
he had to play reckless to make it happen.
He was a 63.3% completion percentage. Tua averaged more yards per game. Tua averaged more touchdowns a game.
I was literally going on ahead and just dumping the ball off 4 to 5 yards in the air to like the fastest receivers in the league.
Richie got it up. Compare it, Richie. Compare it, Richie.
No balls.
Compare it, Richie.
Josh Allen has
comparison, Richie.
Baby. I take 14 interceptions.
14 freaking interceptions.
Dude, as long as I get those big splash plays that make a significant impact on my team, throw as many damn interceptions as you can. Just give me a dunk, okay?
Y'all just
I don't want a quarterback that just dinks and dunks, can barely.
Tua don't dink and dunk. He was the number one quarterback throwing deep last year.
You know what? Why are we listen to TD? You are the last Dolphins fan on the planet that should ever be trying to defend Tua and try to stick over him after everything you've done to your own fan base, bro.
No. Listen, I give him credit when it's due, and then I talk bad when it's not. He played better last year, and him playing better last year still don't make me happy. But he was better than every quarterback in this division.
Yo, listen, if Josh Allen was on if Josh Allen was on the Dolphins last year,
You'd had
y'all
30
would have won the
picks.
Super Bowl. Y'all would have won the Super Bowl if Josh Allen was on.
I don't know about
swear to
that,
God.
Dan. I don't know about
swear to God.
that.
Stop
Josh
it,
Allen on the
Dan.
Dolphins, y'all would have won the Super Bowl.
Stop it, Dan.
I don't know about that, Dan.
Yeah, you're
I think it's
reaching
true.
on that one.
I think it's
They
absolutely
probably win a division and win a playoff game though.
Oh my gosh, this is
That's it.
just
All right, we're looking at Tua and Josh Allen's stats.
look at him.
Oh wait, we're looking at. Wait, T, do you want to read that
come on, man.
that out
Come
loud
on.
for me? That
Hey,
Oh my God,
Come on.
Richie, stop.
T, do you want to read that out loud?
You gotta make it about you,
Stop,
man.
Richie.
Okay?
What? What? I just want you to read that out loud. That
You're
little,
picking stats from like you're
2020,
choosing and picking
Richie.
stats.
the last
20,
3
get outta here.
seasons. It's here.
Well, how about we just do last season?
All right, 26 TDs, 12 picks. Boom.
That's terrible.
That's great in Jet standards.
No,
I mean,
what's
but
his
so
rating?
we're judging him by Jet standards.
So he had a 91 rating. He had a 91 rating, Richie.
Yeah, last year he had a
And what was-
91 rating.
And what was Josh Allen's rating?
Uh,
It's on the page.
71.
No, that's QBR. The rating is right down on the page. It's right down there.
No,
Regular
96.
season.
96.
And what was Tua's?
Is rating the deciding factor here?
How many
No, we can
games?
go
105?
stat by
How
stat.
many-
So he the best. So he led in rating. Now let's go completion percentage.
No, that's
What was
not right at
Tua's?
all.
What was
Not
Tua's?
right at all.
65. 64.8.
65. What was Josh Allen's?
63, baby.
What was Aaron Rodgers?
Oh, God.
So now he's trying to debate that.
Better completion percentage. Now go to yards per game.
Dude,
Aaron Rodgers 217.
this is blasphemy. I can't allow this on this show.
No, I don't
these
want to
stats
hear it.
don't mean
He finna
anything,
eat
bro.
y'all, and every say he was the best quarterback in the division. That don't mean much, but at the same token, y'all was trash. Y'all was trash last year, and y'all trying to inflate your numbers to make your quarterback look better. They had bad years.
And so you're
And Tua
saying that
played
if I,
better than them.
okay, so you're saying that if I played professional baseball, I played 3 games and I went 9 for 10, and I was batting 900, and I get hurt for the rest of the season.
Hey,
But then
you 9 for 10
I'm
that
the
year.
best hitter in baseball, and I don't play another
You
game.
9 for 10 that year. It is what it is. I'm just talking about that year.
Weighted. It has to be weighted. I
I'm
guarantee
just
you
talking
it
about
would
that
be-
year, bro. That's
Man.
all I'm talking about.
Man, there's not enough sample size to give an adequate comparison.
See,
Tua's
the
been in
point-
the league. Tua has been in the league.
Yeah, let's pull up
3
all-time.
years.
The point of the matter
Well,
is last year, the Miami Dolphins had the best quarterback in the division in Tua Tagovailoa. And y'all don't have to like it, but it's a fact. He beat your quarterbacks out in every statistical category, points, yards per game, touchdown to interception ratio, quarterback rating, completion percentage. What more do you want? The only thing your quarterback might have beat him in is rushing yards.
Or head to head.
Or games played.
What about head to head?
Oh, yeah, let's go head to
You
head.
don't-
Rodgers,
you
Let's
don't
go
have
head to head.
You don't have him
Let's go head to
head.
head.
Aaron
Aaron
Rodgers.
Rodgers.
Aaron
What
Rodgers.
did Aaron Rodgers do?
Remember Christmas Day?
He
Oh,
wouldn't even
yeah.
Remember Christmas Day, bro.
Tua was kick cut.
You remember that Christmas Day?
Tua was
I
kick
remember
cut.
that.
Tua was cooking the Green Bay until he start tripping.
Here's the only stat that matters. Tua's been in the league for 3 years and hasn't started one playoff game.
See?
End of story.
Now
End
you
of
wanna
story.
move the
End of
goalpost.
story. End of debate.
Now y'all
Because
want to
at
move
the end of the day,
goalpost.
CD, what really matters in this league? Winning a Super Bowl. Well, you can't win a Super Bowl if you can't even start a playoff game.
Listen, man, y'all just got beat on the facts that Tua was the best quarterback in the division last year. I didn't say for the career. This year, and I need Dan Mitchell to acknowledge it. Stop lying to these people, Dan. Acknowledge it.
It's
Tua was the
slander.
best quarterback in the division. I know it's hard for
That's
y'all to
out.
admit that.
Knocked out.
I know it's hard to admit that, but he was the better quarterback in the NFL last year. I mean,
Josh Allen.
in our division.
It was Josh Allen.
Why we can't
It's
just
like going to-
Richie?
Yeah.
You're usually
All right.
fair.
Hey,
Why
yo, it's
can't
like-
these guys just admit that one fact?
It's basically like most colleges out
Across
there,
the
like,
board,
if
he
you
was the
don't-
best quarterback in the division.
Can we
But
get off of this,
y'all,
bro?
no,
Can we
see,
get
you
off
want
of
to
this?
run. You want to run.
I'm not going to.
Why
This is-
can't
this
you
is
admit he was the
senseless.
best
So
quarterback
dumb.
in the division last
It's so
year?
dumb. He failed because of attendance, like most colleges. Like,
Okay.
Oh
My
back to your 9 a.m. class 10 times.
God.
Sorry, dude, you failed.
You fail, bro. If you don't show up for class, CD,
You show up for class, you fail. I
pass.
don't care what you have.
Oh,
fail.
Gosh,
Availability.
y'all know good and well he was the best quarterback, but now y'all want to use.
You can't be the best if you don't show up when it matters, bro.
He wasn't there the whole time.
He didn't win a single game in the month of December. Not a single game.
Richie, you're the reasonable one. Who was the best quarterback in the division last year, Richie? Just be honest.
The best ability.
Everybody had, oh my God.
Is availability.
Yes, sir. It's availability, man.
All right, wait. Listen, Tua was crazy. Probably the best quarterback, one of the top quarterbacks in the league for the first, 6 or 7 weeks. And then he got hurt, and then he never was the same. And then at the end of the season, he came back, had a chance, and he stunk.
Listen.
Stunk.
Concussions linger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we need to see Tua Tagovailoa's career depends on his health, and he's never going to be a great quarterback until he can stay healthy for a full stretch of a season so we can see what he's worth. And that's what you just got to look at it with Tua. And it's unfortunate, but the reality is when healthy, he's proved that he can do it at a consistent basis and he can light it up. But the injuries is a serious problem, and he was not the best quarterback in the division because of that reason. All right, Joshua, $5 super chat. Tua can't stay healthy if his life depends on it. Josh Allen played with a torn UCL. Tua is one-read quarterback, no arm strength. Josh Allen is 8-2 against the Dolphins. Not to mention, Aaron Rodgers was playing with a broken thumb last year, and he was playing through that. Thank
you, Josh.
He don't got that. Tua don't got that dog in him. He ain't got.
He has no dog in him. He has no
Tua
dog.
winning the MVP. He won the MVP this year.
He's
Smokey J.
He's winning the MVP this year.
He's weak, bro.
He's winning the MVP this year.
Yeah,
Smokey J with the $5 super chat. Let's go, Knicks. Love that profile picture. Appreciate the $5, my man.
Smokey J, thank you, man.
All right, well, we're going to transition into the Q&A segment. We got people waiting. They've been waiting.
Waiting heavy. Let them in.
Jimmy
Casket, what's up, man?
So, what do you guys think is the biggest threat to your team in this division?
The Jets.
The Dolphins.
Yourself.
The Dolphins?
The Dolphins are the biggest threat to you?
Yeah, we look in the mirror.
Wait, you're saying? Wait, your question is who's the biggest threat to your specific team?
To your specific team.
Like who's like scaring you?
Right now? Nobody scares me, but the only team that I can ever even take seriously is the Bills. That's it.
Yeah, I would say the Buffalo Bills, Jimmy.
For us, the Jets. I think the Jets.
Two of them are scared of us, Jimmy.
We got the Bills number now. I mean, we got them down.
Yeah, dude.
Why do you have them? Why do you have them now?
Yeah, dude. 8-2 with Allen's career. What a number. Love it.
Why do you have them now, TD?
I mean, we brought the game plan the first time we played them this year, and we won. And then Tua got hurt. So he wasn't himself when we played him the second time, even though they only won by 3. Then we went into the playoffs with a 7th round quarterback, and we still only lost by 3. We got their number. This year we blow past them.
So wait, I have a question for your question, Jimmy. Is the question, who are you most afraid of in a game against them where you're scared to verse them, or a threat to compete for the division?
I guess it could be both.
Because if the question is to compete for the division, I'm scared of the Bills. If it's the question of who I'm scared of the verse on the field, it's not the Bills, because I love the way the Jets all stack up against the Bills. I say the Patriots.
We all stack up good against the Bills.
Oh, yeah.
I used to say the Patriots. I will say the Patriots until we beat them.
Yeah, their defense is nice.
I'm not afraid of the Dolphins. I'm not afraid of the Bills. I'm terrified. I get nightmares of the Patriots still.
And so, I mean, I'll be honest with you, as far as a game is concerned, I've even said this on my own channel, man. I mean, I definitely see us splitting with the Jets and the Dolphins this year, as much as it pains me to say. I mean, I'm trying to be realistic. I mean, I'm a diehard Bills fan, but I mean, this division's fucking stacked,
Especially the Jets.
Yeah, and Dolphins or whatever. There's a Fangio in there, Ramsey. I mean, I know that we've done well against Ramsey in his career, with Josh Allen, but I mean I don't know. I mean, as far as a game, I'd say Jets, Dolphins, and so the Pats always play us close with their defense too. I mean, with Belichick's an absolute nightmare. But as far as division, Jets.
All right, Jamie. Well, that was a great question. We appreciate that.
Yeah, that was a great question.
Let's get some
Jimmy!
great questions from our callers like Jimmy.
yourself in September. Yeah, because this Q&A, like people don't even do Q&A. They just rant.
Yeah,
it's not even
Jimmy.
like a
Thank
Q&A
you.
anymore.
And that's
Q&A,
why
not a rant.
It's not a Q&A anymore.
Jimmy, we appreciate that.
Hey, not a rant, Q&A.
Everyone, wait, coming on. Let's see if you can top Jimmy's question. This is the Q&A segment. Bring the fire questions, Jimmy.
Bring the
We
fire.
appreciate you, brother.
I love it.
All right.
That was a great question.
That was a great question. It made us all think. Made
Yeah.
us all contemplate. All right. Next guest, we got King Allen. What's up, Andy?
What's up, Andy?
Andy,
What's up, boys?
What up,
there he
Andy?
is.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Not bad. Just chilling, just getting angry at TD. You know, nothing as.
You ain't got nothing to be. What you got to be get angry with
'Cause
TD?
you wanna
Ain't nothing to be
cherry-pick
angry
stats.
about.
He wants to
I'm
cherry
not-
pick stats.
Bro, I'm
You
not
know he
cherry
ain't. You can't take him seriously, bro.
I'm not cherry picking. They stats, bro.
Listen, I know he plays an act. It just still just burns me inside.
You got to
wanna
learn to
cherry-pick
just
stats. How
laugh
about
at him, bro. Just learn to
touchdowns,
laugh.
yards, games played. I can cherry pick stats too.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? The beautiful part of it, they'll just decide this year on the field when we sweep Buffalo.
Oh, man.
In your dreams, not
Looking
even in
forward
your
to that.
dreams.
Hell yeah.
I ain't entertaining it.
TD's muting him. All right. Well, Andy, thanks for the call. TD's making your blood boil. We respect that.
Yo, Andy, love you, brother. We'll see you soon.
See ya.
Later. Hey, listen, you know what, man? I mean, I've learned that hate gets a lot more views, and TD has mastered that marketing campaign.
Oh yeah, he
Listen,
definitely knows
why
how to
do
do it. I don't know
y'all
why people
think-
fall for it, though.
Why do y'all
Hate gets
think
a
I
lot more
be?
views, man.
Why do y'all think I bait people? These are my true. Y'all just delusional, man. Y'all gonna learn this year.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna learn. Hey, you can get mad at me all you want, Bills fans, Jets fans. The Dolphins had the best quarterback in the division last year. The only reason you're getting mad is because I brought the stats and you ain't have nothing to say about it.
I had a lot to say.
It ain't nothing.
Record it. Let's
Shout out
rewind.
Smokey J again for another
Let's
$5
rewind.
super chat, and let's go Knicks again, Smokey J. We appreciate the donations, my friend.
Smokey J. Thank you,
Two
brother.
at a time, baby.
Mud Vials, what up, man?
Yo, what's good, everyone?
Good, man.
What's up, brother? My man.
What's
Pots
up?
and pans.
I got some quick ones first. Master, I haven't seen you in a while, man. How are you? What you been doing?
I was here like last week, wasn't I? On Tuesday.
Yep.
Yeah, you were, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. I don't know what you talking about.
Tyson's here every Wednesday night.
I feel like I don't see him that much. That's why. I was just curious,
Oh.
though. How have you been, though?
I've been amazing, bro. Been watching my Celtics. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I'm good, bro.
Trainer.
Life is good. Life is great.
that's great to hear. My only two questions, TD, why are you being so delusional tonight with the Dolphins? And do you guys want your team to play week 1?
Oh man, great question. Well, first of all, the first part of the question was delusion in itself. I'm not being delusional; these are facts. But who do I want us to play in the first game? The Jets.
Oh, baby.
Ooh.
Oh. Ooh. Where, at Miami or New York?
Took the words out of my mouth.
On the road. I don't care. I want it.
Oh, baby.
Oh, you want to
He
come
wants
to
the Jets.
You
Prime
want to
time,
slay the
baby.
dragon?
Okay.
You don't want to slay the dragon. You want to be the
No,
dragon.
I
You know
just
what
want to
that
be
is?
the reason why y'all depressed for the rest of the season. Because from there on out, it's downhill.
Okay. I like that. I like that answer.
Go up to New York, get a W. Let the Jets feel like, oh my gosh, we thought we had it with Aaron Rodgers. It's gonna be another trash season, boy. Y'all gonna be bad. Y'all gonna be sad. Y'all gonna be crying.
Well,
Y'all gonna turn into Bills fans, jumping on tables. Y'all gonna be doing all that crap.
well, hypothetically speaking, a week 1 L doesn't result in a collapse of a season, but
Versus us, it will.
it won't happen. Dan, who do you want to verse week 1?
Week 1? Damn. Would love an absolute
easy game.
Would love a good easy game going into it.
Warm
Like
that
just
bum
get us
up.
going. Like have Josh Allen put up 50. Just grab his confidence. Everyone's absolutely stacked. Who's the worst team in the NFC East? The Commanders. I would love the Commanders.
Wow.
Week 1. It's not going to happen, but
So-
I would love that.
Who I want to verse is the polar opposite. I want the best. I want the Jets to verse the best team on the schedule. Give me the Philadelphia Eagles. Give me the Eagles in Philly because I want this Jets team to be tested out of the gate. I want that to be a Sunday night prime time. Give me the best team out there. I want the Jets to be tested and to be – we get to see the true identity. Is this Jets team legit on Sunday Night Football versus the Philadelphia Eagles? We will all get to see if the Jets are legit or not with the whole world watching, and I would love to see that.
Yo, one thing I will say is to say that I'm a gambling man. I guarantee you week 1 is going to be prime time. It's either going to be Thursday Night Football or Monday Night Football. It's going to be Jets-Giants.
Thursday Night Football is going to be the Chiefs for someone because they always do the Super Bowl winners. Monday night is 9/11, so Jets-Giants on 9/11.
Jets-Giants
definitely
on Monday night. I think that would be like most money making like of the capability for the NFL. So, I mean, I'm definitely guessing it's Jets and Giants Monday Night Football.
Yeah, I think that's the most likely. Tyson, is there anyone that you want to see week 1?
Yeah, I want a bye week.
I want a bye week.
They don't do week 1 bye weeks.
But they need to start implementing them.
It don't matter who the hell we face, you about to get clapped.
So
I want the best team in the league. I want the Chiefs week 1.
That's funny.
Wow.
I want them on the opening night game, bro. I want us to get clapped like 60 to nothing.
So you just want your team to just lose for this season?
Yeah, because the only way anything is going to change for you to be able to change, you need to lose. That means I need Belichick to be fired, so I need them to lose, so he can't get Shula's record. Because if we just have a mediocre season, that's just gonna incentivize Kraft to keep Belichick just for that Shula record, and I don't want to go out like that. Like I need Belichick to be fired, Gerard Mayo to come in a complete revamp of everything, meaning the way we approach free agency, the way they approach the draft, the way they approach the quarterback position, the way they structure contracts and actually pay players when they can. I want everything to be gone, bro. You know, like everything needs to be changed. A full rebuild. And the only way that's going to happen is if we completely suck this year. And the way the team is built right now, we are probably only going to win like 3-4 games. So, and yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now with the Patriots.
Interesting stuff.
Would you want the kid Williams from USC if you guys got the number 1 pick?
Caleb Williams, not a fan of him. I think I don't think he's going to do anything.
Oh my
I'm prepping for the 2026. I think is 2026 draft.
Manning
with Arch Manning. That's the draft I'm prepping for.
Oh my God,
Muffields, we appreciate the call in, my man. You brought in the fire questions. We appreciate that, man.
Yeah, later. Dolphins are going to be in the basement this year.
Oh, bold take. Love it.
Visiting y'all, bring you cookies.
Yo, a lot of super chats just came in.
Yeah, why don't you read through them, Dan?
With a lot of questions.
Let's get
from Ibrima John. Which AFC East team would match up the best against the Chiefs in a playoff game?
The Jets. The Jets.
Yeah. So I would say the Bills because we've had success in the regular season. As long as it was in the regular season, I would say it's.
I mean, you're the only team that has experience against. The Patriots have experience against the Chiefs in the playoffs, but
yeah, but that doesn't count anymore because that was with Brady.
I'd say the Bills, just because of like history and familiarity.
Yeah.
Don't we all play the Chiefs this year?
We do.
We do.
Yeah, so, the entire AFC West.
The Patriots have a game in Germany, which I'm going to.
Really?
Ooh, that's sick.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I wonder who that's going to be against.
They haven't released who it's going to be. I'm pretty sure when the schedule comes out, we're gonna find out.
Man, I can't wait for this schedule release.
Is it tomorrow? When is the schedule release?
11th.
It's the 11th, next Thursday.
So was one of us going to Mexico since the Pats going to Germany? We're going to London. Is one of y'all going to Mexico this year?
Bro, I don't need it.
City.
No,
not us. I'm talking about the team.
I'm talking about you, TD. My man got a sombrero. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, wait, we got a big time. We have a big time Patreon member. Welcome, Glenn, becoming a big time $25 per month Patreon member.
My
Shout
guy,
out to Glenn.
Thank you, dude.
That's what's up.
Dude,
where he at? He need to hop on.
Huge.
Parks, stop lying to them people.
I'm glad I caught the stream today. Patriots World Parks. Miss you, buddy.
We miss you, man.
Still lying.
I feel like we need you more than ever. I feel like we need you more than ever to, sort of have a conversation with TD.
Oh my gosh.
Cool Zay 1995 says, I'm a Raiders fan. I wish we had this in the AFC West. I mean,
It's coming.
It is coming. It is coming. We'll keep that quiet. That's a little project we got coming here soon. Okay. We're recruiting. Frankie Moretz, if all quarterbacks healthy in the division, who wins the division?
Let's go.
Buffalo.
Let's go.
Buffalo. All day.
Man, y'all already know
Jets.
what time it is. Tua.
I
Tua
can't,
time.
I can't take the Jets and Dolphins seriously. Like the Buffalo Bills have proven it,
Oh,
bro. Like
gosh. Bro, what have they proven?
that they can win a division. The question is who wins the division. and the question ain't who can they win a Super Bowl. The question is can they win a division.
Exactly. This is the AFC East Roundtable. This is not the AFC
Miami Dolphins are
Roundtable.
winning the division, and
This
everybody knows.
is the first time on this roundtable that I've ever said that I can say the Jets.
Mm.
Yeah,
And then I never
find
said that. I never said that.
Yeah,
And I'm
exactly.
saying that based off of what I'm seeing with this team.
Well, I like the Patriots winning the division and Max stays healthy. How about that,
Oh,
Tyson?
God.
Where is this from? SEK.
This is from Sweden.
Sweden. Awesome.
Sweden, as a
Jesper.
matter of fact. Thank you so much. And so if you guys could change of your team's draft pick, which one would it be and why? If you could change one draft pick
wow.
for Buffalo, for the Bills, I wish that we would have picked up a tackle. I feel like tackle was much more of a need than guards, and we ended up picking up two. But I mean, at the end of the day, so there's a reason why Brandon Beane is in the front office and I am not. So I'm just trusting the process at this point.
Yeah,
but I would have liked to see a tackle.
I'd say I wanted the Jets to grab a receiver a little later in the draft, but seeing them grab Randall Cobb kind of makes sense why they didn't. So that was my only complaint of the Jets draft in terms of not drafting any receiver.
I would change every single draft pick.
Every single one.
Every single one. First round quarterback and Will Levis. Second round, pick another quarterback just in case Will Levis don't pan out. Round 3, Marte Pata, another quarterback. I would have picked 7 quarter. I would have how many? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I would have picked 9, 10, about 10, 11 quarterbacks in the draft, bro. Even people that didn't even make the draft.
It ain't that serious, bro. Matt gonna lead y'all, man.
It's that serious. I would have picked every single quarterback that's available in the draft.
Stetson Bennett, man.
Matt got Mike Gesicki this year. He gonna eat, bro.
We would have been playing every single possession, every down would be a new quarterback coming in.
Wow.
That's the way I would have ran it.
TD?
I wouldn't change anything, man. I like our draft. I mean, we had a second round pick. I like what we did. I could say that, hey, I would have rather a guard or this and that, man. I like the vision of why we did what we did. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I wouldn't change a thing.
Go Knicks! Yes, sir. Jets can chomp at Glizzy though. Yo, I've noticed this, TD. There are a lot of Miami fans that are like Dolphins fans and Knicks fans, Dolphins fans and Mets fans. I mean, there's a lot, and there's even that New York too. There's New York fans, and then there's like Miami fans. It's weird.
Well, I think a lot of them grew up watching the Knicks beat up on the Heat. That's one thing I know for sure. Yeah, you had John Starks. You had all of those guys.
All those boys are at the Garden too, watching the games.
Yep.
Let's see them beat the Heat, please. I need.
Glenn said, "How do you call in?" Glenn, it's usually for the Patreon members.
Glenn is the call-in.
Yeah, he's a
Glenn is the
$25 Patreon member.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying you go to the Patreon and the link is in the Patreon.
So, Glenn, you go to the Patreon
page,
and then the StreamYard link. It's the StreamYard link. You click on that on the feed from the Patreon, and that link will get you access here to the show.
Yes.
Chris K with the $10 super chat says, here's a question for y'all to see who's been doing their homework. If you could pick one of the players drafted by any other team from within the division, who would each of y'all take?
Oh, that's an easy one.
So is that everybody else's drafts?
That's crazy. I don't even know who the hell y'all drafted.
Listen, I'm taking Kincaid. So
yeah. Never mind. That's
man,
right. It would be Kincaid. Yep, you definitely right about that. Kincaid, because the Dolphins didn't have a first round draft pick because they cheated.
Yeah, there's definitely nobody on the Dolphins that I want. I mean, the Patriots.
Christian Gonzalez.
Yeah, I mean, like, you got a position that we're good at already. So, like, I guess I'll take Kincaid.
Yeah, I got to pull up this list real fast. I mean, I did say I was like, maybe Will McDonald, but I'm not sure if I would take him over Kincaid.
No,
But
you're not. He's
doesn't
not
matter.
replacing Kincaid. You're just adding to your.
just adding. Okay, I would actually take Joe Tippmann, to be honest with you, because from the Jets, I would take Tippmann because Mitch Morse is probably about a concussion away from not playing football anymore. So
I'll take the Patriots
definitely
punter.
need some depth in the center position for sure.
I'll take the
Interesting. I love
Patriots,
that.
the punter of the Patriots draft.
I love that you were debating between Will McDonald and Joe Tippmann.
Oh no! Actually, I would like Gonzalez.
Oh, Dan's all over the place.
Read it loud. Read this one loud and proud.
You read it,
Who do you
TD.
think will represent our division in the Super Bowl, and why did you choose Miami?
Let's go, baby.
What
Let's
kind
go.
of question is
My
that?
God.
You understand the question.
Nobody in this division is going to the Super Bowl. How about that?
Dang, Tyson. That's just like, man, I know y'all not, but don't do that to us.
What do you mean? No, I can't see any team in the division beating the Bengals or the Chiefs. Those are that's the
Super Bowl.
the cream de
Just
crop
wait
of
and
the
see.
AFC.
We going to the Super Bowl, bro. Just wait and see if you don't believe me.
I've been waiting and waiting, TD. It's never going to happen, bro.
You'll see.
Another $5 donation with a great question. Who has the best chance to win the Rookie of the Year in the AFC East? I've said this man's name like 30 times during the stream. So
Kincaid.
Kincaid's gonna win.
It's sad that the Jets don't really have someone that can be in the running unless our running back pops off. We're gonna miss that little award. Oh, my camera died, boys.
What happened?
I'm in the black. I'm in a darkness retreat with Rodgers.
Yeah, that's where you're gonna be. Trying to figure out why y'all won 5 games.
Somebody, I got to respond to somebody in this chat. Somebody said Tyson a hater now that his team trash. He don't want anybody to win. Let me ask you a question. When y'all were trash, did you want anybody in the division to win? Were you rooting for the Patriots? What kind of question is that, bro? When y'all were all trash, were you rooting for the Patriots in the playoffs? No.
He ain't talking to Dolphin fans. We ain't
Yo,
never
Tyson,
been
why
trash.
don't you read this super chat? It's directed towards you.
That's my brother is a Pats fan. He said the Jets had the worst draft and cornerback you guys drafted in the first round was better than Sauce.
Oh,
Well, he's lying because Christian Gonzalez is he's not going to be better than number one. He's not Sauce Gardner. I'm just telling you right now. People want to compare him to Sauce. He's not even comparable. 2, you know what the biggest gripe of Christian Gonzalez and why he really dropped the real story. What a scout said about him and why he dropped. Here's the thing: he doesn't have any he doesn't have that competitive edge. He just shows up. He's not a hard worker. Like he transferred from college because his sister outshined him. And then when he got drafted, he refused to hug his sister. Did you know that about Mr. Christian Gonzalez? What type of a beta cuck do you gotta be? Your sister is outshining you in your own school, and you transfer because you couldn't handle it. That's soft, bro. That's weak as shit. And that's my problem with Christian Gonzalez. Now, that might not mean anything in the long run. Maybe he might be great, but he ain't better than no Sauce Gardner. He's weak, bro. He's a beta. And until proven otherwise, I ain't buying that man's jersey either way. That's why I said they should have just drafted a quarterback. It was an F draft. Worst draft out of any team in the league. Horrible.
Who is Sauce Gardner?
Aha!
Oh God, come on.
Oh, we're not gonna get into Sauce. Just let Sauce be
Is
Sauce.
that a
baby.
new McDonald's sauce or something? Gardner
It was at the Garden with Rodgers last night. All right. Well, I just want to let Glenn know, our new Patreon member. If you couldn't find the link, I just emailed you directly the link to join, Glenn. We'd love to have you on the show. We'd love to, introduce a brand new Patreon member. So click that link I just emailed you, my friend, and we'll get you on the channel. We got a bunch of people waiting on deck. This is a lot of fun. We appreciate you all tuning in. And also, before we get to the new one, let's hit that thumbs up button, baby. Get that likes up. Let's go. We only got 150 likes. We can get 200 likes. Smash that like button right now, folks. Let's get it going. All right. Now, we're going to open this up, obviously, to the Q&A, but let's get some questions. Have some questions prepared for us, and we're going to fire through these last couple of members. Let's go. Jets Unleashed.
Jets Unleashed.
What up? How you guys doing tonight?
Good,
Great,
man.
man.
Hope you are.
Well, I got a good question for you guys. So
Ready
it's a
for it.
two-parter, but on the schedule, you guys know who you guys are playing. So, who's the most overweighted team you are facing, and who's the most underweighted team you're facing? Not in this division though, because I already know TD's gonna say Jets are overweighted. So,
No, I was gonna say Buffalo, but that's fine.
That's a great question.
Incredible
Man.
question, actually. Damn.
Overrated and underrated.
Okay.
Most overrated. Oh, go ahead.
No, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and start this off. I think the most overrated team, Dallas Cowboys. I think that is hands down. Like they're hyped up every single year. I think they're overrated. I think the Bills will take care of business at home in Buffalo, easy. Underrated, the Denver Broncos. Sean Payton, I think, is really going to open up that offense. They still have an incredible defense going into it. I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on this team. I think the Broncos game is going to be a very, very tough matchup for the Buffalo Bills. Yep.
For me, the most overrated team, the Philadelphia Eagles. I think we're going to put them in their place this year. Tua's going to go ahead and do what he did to Jalen Hurts in college. Show who's the better quarterback, and we're gonna beat that team. The most underrated team, to me, is the Commanders. A lot of people don't realize they had a top 3 defense last year, low key. Many people don't realize that defense is still a great defense. They just have their offensive woes, but as they continue to make that side of the ball better, they can really upset some people. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I think underrated. I got the Giants. You know, the Giants won a playoff game last year. They went to the Giants and won a playoff game, and they just got better. Their coaching staff is legit. Being in New York, seeing the Giants up close and personal, I think they're an underrated team, and they just exceeded expectations last year. So you'd have to assume they'll get better. Overrated, I'm taking the Chargers. I think the Chargers are one of the most overrated teams in the AFC. I think Justin Herbert is a phenomenal talent, but they just can't figure out how to just take that next step. So give me the Chargers at home this year, and hopefully we'll take care of business.
Ooh.
I got the same answer as Dan. The Cowboys are the most overrated, and the most underrated is going to be the Broncos.
Sean Payton's going to completely revamp that offense, man. Don't think for a second that Russell Wilson's done. Don't.
Well, Jets Unleashed, we appreciate that question, man. You really did your preparation. That was great. We appreciate you, brother.
No problem, man. I hope everyone have a wonderful night.
Thank you, brother.
And Jet up.
You too, bro.
Finally, somebody didn't attack me.
Some questions, baby. Dude, questions. This is great. This is great, man. Listen, I love the rants.
Hey guys.
What's up, Lissel?
Hey, guys.
What's up?
I'm doing great. How are you guys? You guys doing?
Doing good, man.
I think I got a pretty good question. In the first round, I'm pretty sure it could be obvious. In your overall draft class, who is the most surprising pickup? Either it's you're surprised that they fall to you, or you're surprised that they even picked him. What is the most surprising?
Yeah. Starting off with me, I would say it's Osiris Torrance, just because every single mock draft had him falling to us at 27, and he fell to us directly in the second round. Him falling that much, I thought that it was he was going to be picked up 4 or 5 picks after 25 where we picked, and there he was at the second. Very happy about it.
Well, for us, it was Cam Smith, our first pick. Well, in the second round, a lot of people thought we were going to try to get the best offensive lineman we could, and there goes a corner, and we were confused. But I understand it at the end of the day. But it was one of those shockers.
Yeah, I think for the Jets, Will McDonald is a shock. No Jets fan had him mocked to the Jets.
No, okay. Yeah, I knew that was obvious for us, especially.
Yeah, right.
Master.
A punter or a kicker?
Yeah.
What shocked me in this draft? Absolutely nothing. Nothing shocked me. The only thing that shocked me was if you're going to be Booty, at least don't draft a dude named Kayshawn Booty. That's what shocked me. I understand that you're already Booty, but bro, come on, bro. Nothing shocks me with this team, man. Nothing shocks me with what they do. They do this too, and when they traded down in that first round, but they didn't automatically just say right away where they traded down to. I already was like, "Yep, there it is." The draft is already blown. They probably traded down to the second round pick for 2005, 2050. Like they don't did some stupid crap again, and lo and behold, that's exactly what they did. There's nothing this team gets right. But Brady has completely wrecked this franchise when he left. Like this is ridiculous. I just can't wait until Gerard Mayo is named the new head coach of the Patriots and Robert Kraft. Freaking, I ain't gonna say what I want to say because that might get us canceled. But Robert Kraft, just go away, bro. Just hand the team off to your son. Hand the team off to your son.
I was gonna say I thought it would be the Jets traded up with the Patriots. That would probably be surprising thing that we haven't.
Yeah, I did not expect the Jets and the Patriots to agree on a trade.
Yeah, that was shocking. That was
twice. Didn't they trade twice?
I saw the notification. I saw the notification. I was like, "Yo, what the hell?" And then they got a kicker. I was like, "Oh, okay, then that's fine. that's fine. That's okay. That's all right."
Yeah, that was.
I mean, I'm gonna lie, bro. Like those last round picks with the kicker and punter don't mean nothing to me, bro. Because how many times do you really find somebody late in the rounds like that? Like it's very, very rare. So like, trying to evaluate what you drafted past the third round is ridiculous to me because most of the time, 90% of the time, those players don't pan out anyway, or they don't even make the team. So that's why I'm not really worried about that, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, Lissell, you brought the great question, my friend. We appreciate that, man.
Yeah, peace, everybody.
All right, man. Have a good one. All right. We got Kevin Lee, who has rejoined the Patreon member. We missed you, Kevin. How you doing?
What's up, Kevin? What's going on, Risky and TD? What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Master? So I want to ask you guys this kind of a schedule question. I know the schedule's not out yet, obviously, but I kind of feel like we kind of found out last year with Miami, obviously, in December, but you know how 2 is, and had a hard time winning games. If it's, in my opinion, it's based on schedule. I mean, if you get a fairly reasonable schedule, then you got a good chance of doing well in the season. What's y'all's opinion on that, on the schedule thing?
Miami's the NFL is gonna make sure they put the back end of that schedule of the toughest opponents on Miami to December again, bro. They have to. Until they can get over the hump, they deserve to have that back end of that schedule be tough, just like it has been the last few years.
Yeah, because the NFL, they did it like they set that up like flawlessly last year. If you notice the last 2 weeks with the Patriots and the Jets, it was more of January. I don't know if you kind of noticed that, since it's 17 games now, you got a game in January. So that still allows that little 4-week stretch of just a gauntlet. And look at our schedule. We got the second on paper. We got the second hardest schedule, they say, in the NFL, only behind the Eagles. But when
the Patriots are like number 3 or 4, right?
Yeah, y'all are 4, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think we're 4. You're right, TD.
And so, I mean, I feel like all of us do. And I mean, really just going by with that, like when they say that what matters the most is November and December football, it is.
We're going to have a tough schedule.
Facts.
There's no escaping it.
Absolutely facts. I think that most of the time, if the NFL can make it happen, they're going to make sure that the stretch of absolute juggernauts is toward the end. And that's going to be the deciding factor of this division, for sure, of how it falls. So we're going to find out a lot once this thing is released here within the next couple of days, for sure.
And I keep saying to myself, too, if we find ourselves facing Philadelphia, KC, and Buffalo on the road, TD, in December, we are in trouble.
No. They ain't going to put KC late. They like that kind of action more towards the early middle part of the season. That's traditional for Miami versus KC. But this is what I don't like. We just went on the road to the Chargers last year, and they got us on the road again to the Chargers this year. And when you look at our schedule, they might be putting us on another 3 weeks away from home situation, and that's what I don't like. That's what I don't like, because that was our collapse. Our travel was brutal and everything, man. So it's good. That's why I am like so nervous for a week from now on Thursday when this schedule comes out, because I'm thinking that they might hit us with that road trip that we may not be able to actually recover from, bro. And that's what I'm more nervous about. I just got to see how we work it out, man.
Yeah, I get that, man. I really appreciate you guys bringing me on, Richie and TD and Master, all you guys, Dan. I appreciate you guys, man.
Yeah,
Always,
Kevin.
Kevin.
Good to see you back, man.
Have a good one, bro. We appreciate you.
See you, man.
Well, come to think about it, I just noticed something for the Dolphins. We only got one West Coast game, and it is the Chargers. So that's positive. We're on the East Coast the whole season.
Yeah, the Jets go out west once as well against Vegas, and then Denver if you consider that west.
Is there away games in Kansas City and LA? That's it. And TD?
Who's that? Yeah,
Kansas AFC West is just Kansas City and LA.
Kansas City and LA. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Some super chats we're gonna get through. Do you think the Jets should have traded up? No comment. But thank you for the donation. Appreciate you. No comment. I like Kincaid. He's like a less athletic Zach Kuntz. Yeah,
It's
man.
not Kuntz. It's not Kuntz.
He did. Hey, Kincaid's a dog, but he's still got that athleticism like Kuntz.
Yo, you know what the pronunciation is.
Nah, bro, it's Kuntz.
Yeah,
What do you mean? What is it, Dan? What is it? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh man, no. It's good. It's good.
Zach, dude, the MetLife Stadium is gonna be roaring. Kuntz. Every time he touches the ball, I already hear it. Master, I pray you're as bad as you think you will be.
You ain't gotta pray, bro. You ain't gotta do much prayer. I don't care what deity you pray to. You lay your head down tonight. There is a simple fact that will happen to the Patriots this season. They will absolutely be trash.
Damn.
Wow.
Jimmy, imagine we play Pats week 1 in New York and win. Imagine the tone that will set for the rest of the season. Imagine the momentum and hype we would gain. That would be big. It would be getting the monkey off our backs. As bad as Tyson saying his Patriots might be this year, we still got to beat
don't
them.
let me get twisted, Richie. There's only 2 games I want to win. No, 4 games I want to win. There's only 2 teams I want to beat: the Jets and the Dolphins. I don't care about nobody else. I don't care about the Bills. I don't
4
care
wins.
about the Chiefs. I just want 4 wins.
Well, you know you ain't beating us.
Yeah, because we didn't do it last season.
Yeah, swept.
So is that all the Patreon members, Richie? Or we still have a couple more?
That's everybody. Glenn didn't join. We wanted to see Glenn, but unfortunately, Glenn ain't back there.
Hey, Glenn, listen, once again, we appreciate you joining the Patreon, and then also Kevin for coming back, man. Really appreciate that. That is a great way to support us outside of smashing the like button, of course. But if you want to go the extra mile with Patreon, that helps us go a very long way. Just some more saucy content. I mean, I would
saucy. Did you say saucy?
Oh, damn it. Yeah. X that out. I'm pissed that was live. I would have cut that out 1,010%. But no, definitely helps us out a lot. That's half the reason why we're starting to do some of the pre-recorded videos as well, is because you guys are smashing the like button on a regular basis.
Can we get to 200 likes though, Dan? We're at 175.
I feel like that's attainable. I feel like that's very attainable.
Easy.
Hit that like button. Not a big thing. I did see something in the comments being like, who won the contest? For those of you who ended up joining us for our draft pregame show, we are giving away 2 tickets to your favorite team's home opener. That is being moved to next Wednesday or once the schedule is released, so we could actually just go ahead and make the transaction and send it to you over as fast as humanly possible.
And so we get more people to sign up for the...
And more people to sign up as well.
Wait, Glenn says that he's backstage, but I don't see you, Glenn. Glenn, check your email, Glenn. I sent you the link there. We got to get Glenn in here to finish it off.
I will say this: if a Patriots fan wins that contest, bro, you couldn't give away 2 Patriots home games, bro. I promise you, bro, you ain't gonna want to see them.
So, Dan, someone's asking what's the contest. While we wait for Glenn to check his email and join in, remind people what we got cooking for the contest.
Yeah, most definitely. So we're giving away 2 tickets to your favorite team's home opener. So it's not just the AFC East. If you are a fan of another fan base, which we saw several in the live chat today, very easy to enter. All you need to do is you need to go on ahead and like this video and then participate in the live chat. And then at the same time, you need to screenshot that and then DM it to us over on Twitter, right over there. And then we have this giant Excel sheet right now that we are going to continue to add to, and we are going to basically try and generate a random number through the Google randomizer or whatever you call it. Not sure of the IP that's associated with that. And we're going to announce the winner live on air. So if you want a chance to go to your favorite team's home opener,
Sign up.
Do that exactly.
Let's do it.
Kevin Lee.
Appreciate the $5.
And Kevin Lee, always enjoy the show, guys. Finn's number one.
Come on,
I love
Glenn.
the loyalty. I love the
I'm
loyalty.
pulling for Glenn here to pull up in backstage. He signed up for the biggest possible Patreon member contribution you can. He deserves to come on the show. Where is he at?
Glenn.
We might have to push the stream next week to Thursday night because that's when the schedule drops.
That is, we might need to do that.
I can do that.
And my Knicks play at Game 5 Wednesday night. That might have something to do with it too, but we're not going to talk about it.
They'll be gone.
So the schedule is officially being released.
Hey, no, Game 5's guaranteed.
So the schedule is officially being released on Thursday?
Yeah, May 11th, pretty sure.
You know, they start leaking it around 4 o'clock games here and there.
Yeah. Yeah. What time? Like normally like 7, 8 o'clock?
Yeah, so let's do 8 o'clock stream.
Yeah. Perfect. We'll do an 8 o'clock stream. We can go on ahead and just like do our predictions. Just do our predictions and everything along those lines and wins, losses. It should be a great show. Is Glenn backstage?
See who gets the most primetime games.
All right.
Yeah. We're going to have to get him next week.
Yeah,
Glenn,
listen, we'll get
Glenn,
you next week.
Episode on Thursday. We will make sure that you are the first. We will email you over the link in advance. Really want to meet you. Sorry for the technical difficulties on our end. But, I mean, once again, very much appreciated. Guys, that was a great show. Right before we go, I want to go around the table and I want to, just let all of you say your piece until we see these guys on our next pre-recorded video. Richie, what up?
Yeah, man, you guys know where to find me, making crazy content on the Jets media platforms. We're going wild over there, so check me out.
We got another donation from Muttvales, I believe, for the contest. Is it for this stream or from the draft stream?
And so what do you guys think?
Oh, it's for everyone combined. We're combining everybody and picking a random person.
Yeah. Most definitely. So for everybody. So say that you didn't join the contest, you still have a chance to do it. For those of you that did follow the initial rules, we'll just put your name in twice.
All right, guys. So, hey, man, y'all know you can find me, TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. We're almost at 25,000 subs. We need about 80 more. So if you're new, if you want to sub to the channel, come help us get to 25,000. Also, come join me on May 21st. I believe that's a Sunday night. Going to have just a little quick show. It's the 5-year anniversary of the channel, TD Fans Talk. So come through, hang out, and we're going to have a show just celebrating 5 years, and hopefully we can get 25K by that date. So y'all come check me out.
Yeah, what about you, Tyson?
Yeah, nothing much going on with me, man. Just just shout out to everybody. Shout out to my boy Patriots Global for holding it down. I'm gonna try to be around more in the off season. I just got lots of stuff going on.
It's life,
and
man.
Yeah, man, that's just life. I can't just commit the way I want to, but I promise you this: as bad as the Patriots are going to definitely be this season, I'm definitely going to be here full time during the season. I just want to say that right off the bat. Yeah. I ain't going nowhere. Ain't nobody hiding. You know what I'm saying? Because the Patriots are trash. I actually kind of relish this because it's actually kind of exciting, to be honest with you. So yeah, man.
Yo, listen, we need the resident troll on the show. It's just not the same without it. Yeah, guys, I mean, definitely go on ahead and check out my channel as well. Not sure if anybody knows, but I have been able to finally pass the benchmark of where I now have the ability of being able to pursue YouTube full time. Saved up enough money. This is my damn job right now.
Let's go, Dan.
Nothing.
Congratulations.
Nothing but content on the regular. It's been a dream of mine for a very long time. Not just Bills content. I'm going to be sprinkling in quite a bit of NFL content as well. So if you want to go on ahead and support your boy and you want to hang out with Mr. Dan Mitchell, definitely check it out. I'm very excited for all the effort I'm going to be able to put into my own channel and more importantly into the AFC East Roundtable. So guys, love y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in and we will see you Thursday of next week.